Hello everybody, it's Breakout Bag Lunch. Happy Friday. Today is December 5th, 2025, and unfortunately, we are looking at a realized loss of $309.96. There weren't a lot of big moves in the market today, which was part of the reason why we had a loss, but also some mistakes I made on my end that we're going to talk about in this video. I'm just going to review the trades based on the instrument in that order rather than in the order that I took the trades. That'll be easier for me. Alright. First trade I took was a break and retest on MES. Originally, my profit target was at the 69.08 level, right around there. We never got to that point, and we started to see some sideways price action. So I sold at this level here is 68.96 ish for around a $70 profit. Wasn't the best trade, and wasn't the worst trade either. The next two trades were me trying to go long again for a breakout, and those two trades were losses. We had opening range breakout attempt twice, but we have a 25 EMA that's sloping downward, and the price is below this area. Looking back, these two entries for longs weren't the best. Finally, I did try to enter again, where we had this break of the high. This time, it was a reclaim of the 25 EMA, and I got stopped out. That was that. Let's look at gold, where I had the best trade of the day. Alright, here this was like a perfect, beautiful break and retest. We had the break of the 5-minute high, a retest of this area, and then another move up that hit my target of 42.77 at these previous highs, and went even further than that. What's interesting is that if I tried holding for longer, I could have got trapped in this move where, I don't know what happened, but gold just moved down and down for like 6-7 minutes. Anyway, this was the best trade of the day. I think it was around a $350 profit. Finally, we had a trade on crude oil. This was another break and retest trade of the high of the 5-minute range. This one also didn't hit my price target, and sold this one at a loss of around $70. Those are all the trades for today. Looking back, definitely made some mistakes. The first one is over trading. Oftentimes, after 11:30 noon, there aren't really big movements in the market. It's better if you have two losing trades, then just stop trading for the day, which I didn't do. Originally, I was at a loss of just $12 with after the two other MES trades that I took that were not winners. However, with the last MES trade and this gold trade, that brought me to a loss of over $300. So in my case, stopping trading at 11:30 area, or at least when I had those consecutive losses, definitely would have been the better plan, because once you start trading with negative emotions like frustration and anger and anxiety, that's when it's hard to see things clearly and objectively, and that's when people blow their accounts. Also, should have been more picky about my entries and the trades that I took. I don't think it's a good idea to take a breakout trade to the upside when you have a downward slipping 25 EMA, and vice versa. You don't want to take a downside breakout trade when you have an upward sloping 25 EMA. I should have looked at that before taking those two MES trades. Additionally, if we go back to MES, I do need to actually stick with my entries and exits. 90% of the time, it's better to stick with the original entries and exits you had in mind for your trade. And there are some cases where it's better to exit, change your plan, but in my case, I didn't even do that properly, because I sold around here. If for whatever reason I do have a now for whatever reason I do want to exit my trades, I should exit when price goes back up, not when price is going down. That's something I need to keep in mind in the future. Overall, yeah, it's not fun to be in a drawdown and have two red days like I did, but it's part of the game, and I feel as though I learned a lot. Trading isn't always about looking at your P&L or maximizing your P&L. It's about the lessons you take away from the trades that you have taken. And I can say that I have taken a lot from these reviews, and I'm planning to write a trading plan so that I can add some more structure to the way I do execute my setups, which I'll share with you all when it's available. Overall, because of that, I'm not too upset about this drawdown. It's not fun being in a drawdown, but I feel as though once I do the review and a reflection, and I apply mistakes that I made this week and fix them next week, I should be able to pass a combine and get payouts without any issues. What do you think? Did you make any money this week? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Otherwise, have a great weekend. Bye.